Hello pro gamers and welcome to Channel Nova. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 89 Van Der Sar. That's his middle version. He is 6'6". His stave style is traditional. He's got 3-star weak foot, 1-star skills, right footed. As you can see, I've already played 116 games with him, and I think now is the time to publish a review on him, along with some supporting gameplay. With the basic chem style, he goes up to 97 diving, 96 handling, 93 kicking, 99 reflexes, 99 positioning, and pretty much all the higher end goalkeepers are in the 90s, mid to high 90s, that is, with the basic chemistry style. So nothing really new there. I'll show you my tactics on him. They don't change for any of my game plans, I guess. I've got the comes for crosses and sweeper keeper trait on. Not trait, but style for him. He does already have the comes for crosses trait, which I'll show you guys here on the next screen for his in-game stats. Okay, so as you guys can see, with the basic chem style, it's all those stats for the goalkeeper stats, as I mentioned previously. Some of his other stats that he has, 85 reactions, which is pretty good. His jumping is a bit low considering some other goalkeepers have in the 80s for jumping, but he is 6'6", so it's not super necessary. And then obviously his outfield stats are not going to be great. But you do see he's got long throw and comes for crosses, which really helps him out. Okay, as we get into the gameplay, you start to see some of the impact that he can have. I know the first few clips are going to be him not saving things, going off the post. That's just kind of how it happened. But the second half of the video, you'll start to see him making some really incredible saves. That comes for crosses straight really winds up helping him out, as you can see right there, in the end of it all. But so last year, a lot of the pros wanted to use him towards the end of the year. I don't know. A lot of people went for his prime in the beginning of the year. At least the pros did, and then towards the end they're like, hey, let's try out the middle one, and he was way better, probably because he does have that plus 10 speed. I'm not sure if the prime has the rushes out of goal trait, but if it does, then I suppose it would be okay, but the 10 extra pace can be vital at times. And his positioning is already very good, so the diving being a bit lower doesn't really hurt him, coupled with that 6'6". Height is going to really help him out to just kind of fall over and he'll get a hand to it when he's saving those. I've used the Informed Neuer already this year. I've used David De Gea this year. I've used Yashin, of course, because it's my favorite goalkeeper. I haven't done a review. I probably won't do one, maybe when his prime comes out. Unless you guys really want to see like a 91 Yashin review. But I plan on using him a majority of my time here. I feel like I got a good deal on him. They actually rose his price range on PlayStation. I don't know. He hasn't really gone up from what I bought him for, but they did raise his price range. I could see for the first weekend league his price going up. But like I said, I am recording this before the first weekend league as well. So a couple of things could change. People play a lot differently in weekend league, so we'll see what happens. But I do want to keep him all year, or at least a majority of the year, because I think he's the best goalkeeper in the game. Just like he was last year, nothing's really changed. And the fact that one-on-ones are so important this year for goalkeepers, and they have a tendency to win them. At least when I'm trying to shoot on goal against a goalkeeper, it seems like they have a clear advantage. And most of the time, if I hold triangle, my goalkeeper will come out and intercept those balls, or at least be able to block it so it doesn't go in if you time it just right. But yeah, I think he's the best goalkeeper out of all of the higher tier goalkeepers. The only big high tier goalkeeper I haven't used is Thibaut Courtois this year, just because he really didn't have a good season, and I feel like that would translate for some reason in the game, even though I know it wouldn't. But I'm not gonna try it, and I don't really have I'm not using the team for Thibaut Courtois, so Van Der Sar works out very well for me. I've got Van Dijk for the strong link, so he actually helps out, makes the team work. So I don't see me wanting to change him at all. But he's very consistent. I've not really seen many flaws and mistakes that he makes. He's very committing. He'll commit to that ball, even if he's not going to get it. He's not going to stop. He's going to just keep going until either he gets it or the opponent gets it. Whoever gets there first, I guess. He doesn't back off. And a lot of the times I don't need to hold triangle. I'm not sure if that's just down to the instructions I have set for him, or if that's just the way that he plays. But like I said, very consistent. I can count on him to hold me in a game most of the time, unless it's like a lot of one-on-ones and just clear chances for the opponent. But if it's a 50-50 and there's like one other defender and they take a shot, he usually is on the right side of the ball and will save it. So at the end here, I'll wrap it up. I'll give you guys the rating. I actually wanted to see how he would do in a rushing out situation there, because I was up by 5 or up by 4, and he made this wonder dive to save the ball there, which is pretty incredible. But yeah, like I said, I'll wrap it up here and let it finish playing out for you guys. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give him a 9.8 out of 10 because I really don't think he's perfect, but I think he's the best goalkeeper in the game. So take that for what it's worth. Hopefully the gameplay and extra like passing and stuff, his ball control, everything that you guys got to see in the video helps you make a decision if you want to splash out the 550K or so for him right now anyway. I would definitely recommend him if you have the coins. He's the best goalkeeper. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day and keep pro gaming. Bye.